Mic check. Swell. We're good, I think. Let me check again, actually, just to be sure. Yes, okay. It's weird listening to yourself in headphones say something you just said like 2 seconds ago because of broadcasting delays and such. Anyway, hello. Dark Souls 3, we're back. I wanted to stream it on Wednesday, like my usual schedule, but I couldn't because things are happening at my house right now, things I don't like and don't want to talk about, so we're streaming on Friday instead, and by on Friday, I mean today, right now. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway. Video games. Video games. We're starting on the first DLC today, Ashes of Ariandel. And it's shorter than the second, so I might be able to finish it in one stream. We'll see. I'll certainly do my best.
Merciful goddess.
Yes, hello, Gale.
Please.
We've heard all this before. Now I want to actually talk to him.
Wait. You've the same scent as that woman.
I don't know if I like that statement, Gale.
Then you must be an Ashen One. You must be. Oh. You don't know how long I've searched.
You good, buddy?
Oh, don't mind me. Didn't mean to fall apart. Now, Ashen One, I have a kindness to ask of you. My lady lives in the cold land of Ariandel. I need you to show her flame. A proper flame that will burn the rot away. If you truly are ash, then it must be fire that you seek. Ah, thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it.
Touch.
And then the ashes were too.
This is fine. Everything's fine, I'm sure. So we find ourselves in a strange cave with a strange gentleman here to greet us. Let me just take that first, and then we'll talk to the gentleman.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Just how long has it been? Rejoice, my new friend, for this is a true haven of the forlorn, the cold and gentle painted world of Ariandel. Quick, go along. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon.
I don't know if I want to find a deathbed, the bed that eats. Just
yes,
me.
Of course. You're no exception. We've all seen terrible
That was a
things.
reference for maybe 3 people.
But you're safe now. Let it ease your burden. Ariandel will make a fine home for you. So, go on ahead. Find one for yourself. A sweetly rotting bed to lie upon. Quick as...
Yeah, okay, we'll do the thing, whatever. Look at that big, long, sexy health bar we got. That feels pretty nice. Dun da da da! Only the mighty may proceed. This is FromSoft's way of telling you, hey, maybe you should wait and do this later? Because you can access this DLC pretty early, but it's pretty tough. Before one faces the painting, one should face the depths of Lothric Castle. Like, yeah, they straight up say, hey, don't come here until after you defeat the Twin Princes. And, I would recommend following that advice because this place is not for the faint of heart. You may be wondering why I'm attacking these strange trees. You will find out. You will find out probably soon. You need to quit that shit. Alright, this opening area is kind of open-ended, so I'm just gonna run around and try and be thorough and just generally do my best to not die. That's all anyone can ask for when you're playing these games. Let's see here. There's a whole path off that way, but I wanted to see if there was... oh, God. Anything this way first. There is. Content warning for giant, gross fly people. I don't know how to describe that with a specific term, but it's pretty bad. I think that's the only one we're going to run into for a while, but there are a lot of them later on in the DLC, so be prepared for that. Trying to be cautious of these dudes. Yeah, the torch ones can do that. It's dangerous. Very easy to get got by those dudes. Speaking of getting got, ow, Christ. Huh. There we go. Double kill. Okay, I maybe didn't handle that as well as I could have, but we made it out okay. What is my... okay, I have the thing on. Good. Wanted to make sure I had the thing on. Tree check. Nothing? Okay. I just clicked in the left stick to run. I don't know why I did that. That has never been the sprint control in these games. Okay. I gotta be on high alert here. Don't... shit. That's not good. That's not good. If the wolves are allowed to get their howl off, then they will call for reinforcements. This is not an ideal situation to be in, I'm sure you will agree. Hold still. Thank you. I'm glad I can one-shot the wolves at least. Okay. That could have been worse, all things considered. I remember having a more difficult time here last time I played this game. Of course, I was running a squishier build, so That might have contributed. Also, yes. Some of these trees are alive and they can shoot fire at you. And it's not ideal. Ow, 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 ow. Stop, 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 stop. It tracks you forever. Okay. So I can kill these trees in 3 hits, it looks like. Let's see if I can make it 2 hits with an attack buff. Yes, I can. Good. Come on. Go. Oh, shit. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Don't die. Oh my god. Stop that. I would say the fire shooting ones are a lot worse than the ice breath ones. The fire is so much more difficult to deal with, in my opinion. Yoink. I think I do want to go down here. There should be a bonfire nearby, if I'm not mistaken. God, these things are unsettling. What do you even call this? Like, horrible tree creature? That's definitely the official name. Horrible tree creature. This is fine. Everything's fine. Just taking it slow and steady, one enemy at a time, with my big bonking stick. They won't know what hit them. And as a buff, I am not ever going to be able to use in this playthrough. And that's fine. Okay. Gotta check the trees. It is vitally important that you check the trees. Is it in here? No. I thought for sure there was a bonfire nearby. Maybe I'm misremembering? I didn't think I was, but I've been wrong about things before. Not sure what the point of this little ridge is, whatever. Oh, I think it's down here, actually. Yeah, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna light this. Over this way is the main sort of area of the DLC, but we're gonna deal with that later. There's lots more stuff back this way. Stuff that I passed over in my haste to be rid of the trees, because I'm very good at video games. It's fine. We're doing fine. Still got plenty of Estus. Yoo-hoo! Just trying to keep an eye out for more enemies. Hoping they don't blend into the trees super hard. There's an item over here. Whoa! Who said that? Where's that coming from? Uh-oh. Okay. Damn it. This is bad. Okay, I gotta stand my ground. Double kill. That. Where is that tree at? I don't see it. This is slightly problematic, but I'll do my best. Stop it. I guess that wasn't a full howl. Good. Fool me. Camouflage does not work against big bonks. Well, that's not great. They all got up at the same time. Ow. Rude. Okay, I need to get back. Put myself some space between myself and the javelin throwers. Actually, let me just go kill them right now. Stop that. Yeesh. Some people, I tell ya. And for all that effort, we get the javelin that they were throwing. Cool. I don't think I will be bothering with that. We're pretty set in our build at this point. Should hope so. I'm at almost level 100. My strength is soft capped. Other factors, etc. Hello. Don't think I don't notice you. Alright. Time to throw down. Well, I hit the big boy. Again, I hit the big boy. Wah! Finally, okay, I can focus on big boy. Alright, I need you to hold still. Ah! Nice. Got a stagger. Okay. Good. He teleported away. We will be dealing with him later. But it is important that we engage with him at this point in time. For reasons that will make themselves clear eventually. Hopefully within this stream. Go away. Whew. Alright, moving right along. Yoink. Big man. Big man spotted. Hello. Ow. I'm glad I got the one-hit stagger. Ooh. Alright, I need to be more careful. I don't think there's a bonfire anywhere in this area. And I'm kind of low on Estus, so I need to be cautious and more methodical in my approach to combat here. It's one less treeman. Tree woman? Tree person? I truly don't know. Tree monster. Let's go with that. Monster is gender neutral, right? Right. There's an archer way up in that tower. With exploding arrows. Isn't that delightful? Just coming over here to grab this. Oh good, some homeward bones. I might actually need those. This is bad. Let me run this way. Maybe. Okay. Once the wolf dealt with. Dealed with? I was about to say dealed with. And then I called myself out by saying that anyway. I'm very silly. Okay, before we deal with either of those upward paths, let us ascend yonder tower. See what awaits us. I mean, more dudes, obviously, but like, specifically. Uh-oh, speaking of dudes. I'm so glad I can stagger these guys with one hit. Shout out to the Great Club. It's pretty great. Hey-ya! Ooh, Estus refill. Thank you for that. And the normal ass Titanite shard, I guess. Okay, I heard the wolf growling / barking. I wasn't sure if it was gonna chase after us. Doesn't seem like it. Ooh. Oh, hold on. Let me ban this spam bot real quick. There we go. Annoying that the first message in chat is from a spam bot, but whatever. Had that before, it'll probably happen again. I see you, Crystal Lizard. I'll deal with you later. Good. 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 Okay, let's be careful to not fall off here. My weapon being so big might actually screw me over here. I mean, that's fine. I've already fully upgraded our main weapon. We have plenty of materials anyway. Missing one Crystal Lizard is not going to kill me. It'll annoy me, certainly, but it won't kill me. Now let me go back down here. Don't run directly off. Barely made that. Battle axe. Is there anything else up here? Maybe. We are very high up. Aha. There might be another dude up here, so I should be ready. There is not another dude up here, but there are items. Items that I will be very careful to get. Captain's Ashes. Umbral Ash of the Captain of the Millwood Knights. Long ago, when the Millwood Knights lost the forest they called home, they began a journey so long that even thoughts of their sworn enemy washed away, replaced by a vision of a cold and brittle wood. Interesting. Okay, I don't think there's anything on any of these other rafters, and I don't want to risk dropping off to check, so I will just head back down the tower manually. There were a couple of other pathways we could take in this area for more things. I would like to do that before we head back to the bonfire. There are dudes I left alive here, so I need to be careful of that too. Okay, there's that way, which looks like, yeah, it's near the bridge to that chapel over there. Seems like maybe this path will be shorter, so let's see if there's anything of note up here. Hello! I don't like the sound of that. Big boy is here. Oh, Jesus. No thanks. They would do that to me. Y'all gonna follow me? Maybe? Hello. Ow. How'd that work out for you? How'd that work out for you? Having a normal one here in the painted world of Ariandel. That leads back to here. Okay. I don't want to tag the bonfire yet. This is probably stupid, but I want to go back that way. A, to explore the other path we didn't go down, and B, to hopefully find a way to, like, take out all the smaller wolves so that we can focus on Big Boy. Because I do want to fight Big Boy and make him teleport away again after we deal enough damage. That is kind of important. Not, like, necessary, but it will be helpful for things later. Thought I heard something. I didn't go up this way, did I? Let's worry about that later. Actually, since I'm here, I might as well. Doesn't seem like there's a way up there from here. Maybe this is where that other path near the tower leads. I might have to go around after all. Yeah, it seems like that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay. Sorry for wasting everyone's time. That's fine. I did say that this DLC is shorter than the second one, but that doesn't mean it's short in general. We're gonna be here probably the whole length of stream today, which I was in fact planning for, so not a big deal. Hold. These things will never stop being freaky, I'm gonna be honest. Good enemy design. Stop that. Right. They do have a grab. I don't want to... I don't want to get caught up in that for what I'm sure are obvious reasons. Stop that. There's one over here. I want to make sure I get you too. Get bonked, nerd. Okay. I'm in relative peace for the time being. There's a tree over there. There's a tree over there. Perfectly normal, ordinary sentence. In most circumstances, but not in Dark Souls 3. Okay, this is just a normal tree. Fair enough. Trying to attract the wolf. Ow! Get over here. I didn't even see you at first. There we go. Get over here, please. I didn't have my Estus selected. No. Oh, that sucks. That's not ideal. Okay. Okay. That's fine. I was running low on Estus anyway. I'll just have to deal with all those enemies again. No. Let's be a little smarter about this. I'm going to ignore the trees and everybody else. Maybe not the wolves, because their aggro ranges are seemingly pretty far. Boy. Oh boy, oh boy. I got the whole wolf pack after me. This is not ideal. Good. Good lord. Shoutouts to the Great Club. Of course, if that scenario were to play out in real life, I would be dead like 4 times over. Wolves are not creatures that you want to mess with. They are, they have survived millennia for a reason. Okay, I want to at least get my souls back. Not my smartest idea. not dead. What? That guy disappeared. Popped out of existence for a second. I don't like this situation that I'm in. Oof. Good lord. Y'all need to take a chill pill, please. Thanks for the bow. Nothing else over here. I'm getting out of here. Goodbye. Good lord. That was stupid. I got through it, but it was stupid. Giving myself more HP to deal with the wolf pack here. Hello. Ow. I got wolf tackled. This is fine. I don't need to kill the big boy. I just need to weaken him enough to get him to go away. This is fine. I cannot see what is happening. Good. Go away. God. That was a mess. But I got it done anyway. I need a drink. Okay. I think those are the only two encounters with Big Wolf that we have to worry about before later. Moving on. Okay, down there leads to the main chunk of the DLC, but over here is also important for a multitude of reasons. Maybe not a multitude, at least a couple. These two creatures are just minding their own business, so we'll leave them be. Whatever they even are. Hello.
Well, well. You're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows. No bell tolls. And yet, you've slipped into the painting. Oh, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Friede will guide you. Now, go on inside, show respect, and listen carefully. What's keeping you? Go on, right inside. Show respect, and let Lady Friede speak to you.
That is an incredibly deep voice you have, dude.
What's keeping you?
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I want to see if there's anything over here. And there was... Interesting. I didn't know that he had different opening dialogue if you were on the path to the, to doing the Lord of Hollows quest. That's cool. That must be Lady Friede. Before we talk to her, let's see if there's anything up this ladder. Why are you coming into my house just to immediately climb my ladder? Don't worry about it. I have to loot things. I have to know if there's anything here. Oh, I don't have my torch equipped. That's fine. But there seemingly isn't much here besides a blank canvas for a painting. Interesting. Hello.
Welcome to the painted world of Ariandel. I am Friede. I have long stood beside our blessed father and the rest of the forlorn. But forlorn thou seemeth not, Lord of Hollows. I know not the missteps which led thee to this painted world, but thy duty is all, and thy duty lieth elsewhere. Return from whence thou camest. I presume it visible to thee? The bonfire here in this room. A meek and faded thing, but 'twill guide thee nonetheless.
Interesting. She has slightly different dialogue too, since I'm doing the whole Lord of Hollows thing. It's not like a huge deal, but that is interesting that they accounted for that.
Ah, yes. There is a thing thou shouldst by rights possess. A remembrance of this cold world for the great Lord of Londor. May it help thee bear thy duty.
Huh. Interesting.
Now, return from whence thou camest. Thou'st a place in that world, and that alone is cause to rejoice.
She'll give you that she'll bite ring anyway, but again, the dialogue was different.
Now, thou'st a place in...
I will of course be ignoring her wishes, because we have more to explore here. Do, running across a rickety bridge. Have any of y'all ever been on a rickety bridge in your life? I don't think that's something that I want to put on my bucket list. Because, I don't know, depending on how that goes, that might be the last thing you do on it. Anyway, oh god. Gross. 2 of them. Even worse. You! I won't let you get away. Not for free. Oh good, a large shard. That's so helpful here in the first DLC. Endgame content. That was a little messy. Whee! They didn't need to put that in, but I'm glad they did. Let's see. We'll be... Anything over here? That's a fall I can't survive, but... Well, there's this thing. Yoink. I think once we're done with the first DLC, I'm gonna go ahead and pop every soul item I have and get as many levels as possible. Because I want to be as over-prepared for the second DLC as I possibly can be. Because this is hard, but like the second DLC is on another level. It's really rough in spots. Oh. Yoink. Ow. Really? Quit it. I'm sorry to all my desiccated bird brethren. It's either them or me. God, there's a lot of them now. Oh, they throw up too. Hello. These things are back from Irithyll. That's deeply unpleasant. Trying to aim my attacks to hit multiple of the bodies at once. Can't immediately tell which one of these things are still alive and which aren't. Also, being that thorough was maybe a little unnecessary. Also, we'll get that later, maybe. Okay. Quit it. Sorry, but also quit it. That, I think, is a shortcut for later. Alright, I gotta be extremely careful here. Because of that son of a bitch. These are Corvian knights, and they're goddamn assholes. I hate fighting these dudes. Oh, thank God, I can do the one-hit stagger. Let's go. Okay, that's, that was way easier than I usually find those dudes. I'm gonna heal up. I'll take it. Those guys are usually horrendously difficult to fight. And not in a fun way. They're just like, they're way faster and more mobile than you. And, you better believe they got wombo combos and a really strong grab attack. Thankfully, there's only like a handful of them in this entire DLC. And by extension, the rest of the game. But they're no joke. Yoink. Hello.
Oh, well, there is nothing forlorn about you. You must be the other Ash, I suppose.
Yep.
Oh, finally, you have come. Oh, wondrous Ash, grant us our wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. You are Ash, are you not? Is it not fire that you seek? Surely you have seen the rot that afflicts our world.
Uh-huh.
But that which fooled the good father and buried the flame. After we had all made up our minds, too. So, please, grant us one wish. Make the tales true, and burn this world away. My lady must see flame, and you have only to show her. Oh, I am so like those...
Oops.
Like those fools on the outside. Oh, please. It must be you. I am so terribly frightened of timidly rotting away like...
There we go. Didn't mean to skip that. We'll see if we can do what he wants. If we can show the Lady Flame. Presumably he's talking about Friede. Where do I want to go from here? Probably across that bridge, but that can wait a little bit. We will cross that bridge when we get to it, you could say. Oh, thank goodness, a bonfire. Don't even have enough souls for a level. Well, how many... I should probably just go dump all my business to be safe. You never know. Could get ganked by some random enemy and lose everything. How much was it? 56.4-ish? How much do I get from this? Okay, not much. There we go. Hey, Firekeeper.
Very well, then.
Right, I was trying to get my vigor and endurance up to 40.
Farewell, Amy.
Can I buy anything from you?
Oh.
Not anything I especially want at the moment.
Ashen one.
Just what? Oh, by the by, if you find it.
Right. I accidentally skipped this off screen because I just wanted to check my weapon scaling to see if it was better to have this club be what even is it? Heavy or just normal. It's better to be heavy, incidentally. And he was like, "Hey, you remember that Hawkwood guy? That guy who's like all mopey and stuff? You know, maybe you should go like find him, see what he's been up to lately. And we'll worry about NPC quests later. I want to focus on the DLC right now. I didn't mean to skip all that. Apologies. Anyway, back to the Corvian settlement. Dun, da, 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 da. I am just gonna leave you be, I think. When does a door ever open from this side in any of these games? You know what I mean? Excuse me? Hi. Bye. Don't poison me, thanks. Ooh. Free Ember. Don't mind if I do. I don't know offhand if you can farm those. Maybe? Maybe. The game gives you a lot of them for free, but obviously not an infinite amount of them. Hello. There is nothing over here, and that is way too far of a jump to make from here. So I won't be trying it. Thank you very much. Speaking of jumps. Nice. Quit that. Please. Thank you. Nice. More large shards. Past the point where they're useful to me. Thank you. I guess. I guess. I remember this jump being weirdly difficult. Barely made it, though. Hey, the Corvian Knight's weapons. Isn't that fancy? Now, speaking of... Gotta fight this asshole again. God, God! You see what the problem is. Ugh. The bonfire's right over here. We're fine. We're fine! Everything's fine. Don't worry about it. Good as new. Excuse me. Real quick, grab this, a simple gem. I forget what simple infusion does. Changes your scaling, your weapon scaling somehow. Okay, I guess we're fighting this same dude a third time. Fair enough. Ow. Don't kick him. I guess this is a pretty easy way to farm large Titanite shards if you really want to. There's got to be an easier way to do that than just fighting a tough enemy. Whatever. Time to refresh on the bonfire for a third time. Riveting gameplay! Wow! I don't know why I said it like that. Sometimes I just say things. We've been over this. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's actually progress further along a little bit. Anything over here? No. Oh. Hello. Oh, they're actually running away. Nice. I can stagger these ones too. Except when they're jumping. Don't kick him! What are you doing? That's what I get for holding forward. Oh my god. These ones are a lot more obnoxious. Jesus. Annoying as hell. Killable, but annoying as hell. Where'd you come from? My dude. Oh, hold on. Don't push me off. More capable monsters than you have tried. And succeeded, but also failed. Would anyone else like to try and bonk me off the cliff? No? Alright then. Moving right along. It does not open from this side, and since this is a Souls game, we don't have a dedicated jump button. We can't just like jump over or climb over this extremely not very tall fence. So we gotta take the long way around. Ain't that always the way in these games? That's level design, baby! Oops, I went the wrong... Excuse me? Who said that? One of you, probably. Okay. Anyway. Thinking about what I want to stream next after I finish this game. And I have one idea. I'm looking for something a little shorter than my usual fare. Because with my... Don't do that. Because with my current stream schedule of streaming the games I usually play on Wednesdays and Street Fighter 6 on Saturday, it means that the games that I'm playing that aren't Street Fighter are going to naturally take a little longer to finish than they usually would. And I don't want to be stuck playing a longer RPG for like 3 months or whatever. And I don't want to get puked on, but such is life. Sometimes you get puked on, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. But anyway, I don't want to stream 3 times a week, partially because I don't know that I would necessarily have the energy for that, and also partially because I don't want to flood my YouTube channel and have it just entirely be stream VODs. It already kind of was that for a couple of months because of life circumstances. But I don't want that to be like a permanent thing, you know? People have like, you know, second channels, and they split one off to just be stream VODs. That's not an uncommon thing. But the way my channel is, the way I like to organize my stuff is, I keep all of my video gaming things on one channel, and I have a second channel that y'all haven't seen anything for yet, that I would ideally like to put music stuff on eventually. That's still kind of a ways off, unfortunately. But I don't want a third channel. I don't want to like micromanage my hobbies too terribly much. So I suppose for the near future, going forward, I will try and stream shorter games on Wednesdays and then keep up with Street Fighter on Saturdays. At least, you know, for as long as I enjoy doing that. I'm still enjoying the process of like learning that game and trying to get better and improve my fundamentals and things. But if I ever stop appreciating the grind, let's say, it's not literally, but you know what I mean. If I ever like stop having fun with ranked matches in that game, that's a good way to word it better. If I ever like stop having fun doing ranked matches, then I'll probably stop like regularly streaming Street Fighter 6. I'll probably still do it like sometimes, you know, just for funsies. But that's like hypothetical feature stuff. I'm still enjoying playing that game for the time being. I've only been playing it for like a month. That's crazy to think that I've only been playing that game for a month. Or, you know, in another sense, that's crazy to think that I've already been playing that game for a month. But, anyway. Oh my god, my words left me for a second. That's all hypothetical stuff. I'm still enjoying playing, is my point. So, for at least the near future, I will, keep my schedule of playing other games on Wednesday and Street Fighter on Saturdays. And let me go down here, open the shortcut. Edgar Allan Poe's The Shorted Cut. But I'm going to start trying to stream shorter games on Wednesdays, is my circuitous roundabout point that I've been trying to make for the past like 5 minutes. And hopefully that'll work out. I have a game. That I could start playing after I finish with Dark Souls 3, and it would probably only take like 4 or 5 streams. I don't plan to do like a whole like full-on 100% run of that game, because I like that game a lot, but some of the things it asks you to do for like its optional content is a little grating. It's annoying in a way that I don't find fun, you know what I mean? Crow talons. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm gonna worry about that later. For now, I have to worry about this area in Dark Souls 3. Alright, let's go back this way. Go up the tower in this direction. You can make your own sneak eater jokes, I'm not going to. It's not even that long of a letter to do that with, honestly. I'm fairly certain there's a Corvian knight somewhere around here. Yep, he's right there. That's fine, you can do that. You can, I'm sad and disappointed he didn't die from the fall damage there. How is he gonna get back up here? I wonder. Well, I might as well see what's down here. I don't like those sounds. I don't like those sounds at all. Hup. How did I miss that jump? Damn it. Great. This is fine. I don't have to engage that knight. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, I can make that. That's easily... That's so... God damn it, that's so doable. That's so doable. It's so submissive and jumpable. Christ. Sorry. That was a bad joke. Are those large Titanate shards guaranteed drops from those knights? Kind of feels like it is. I won't complain about it, I guess. Shout out to the birds chirping outside my window. I don't know what they're chirping about, but they sound like they're having a good time out there. Hiya! Whatever. It feels... I could definitely make that jump. It feels like the game is, like, physically not letting me, which is rude. Whatever. It won't take that long to get back up here. I will go out of my way for this one specific item. I am that person. Huh. There, I didn't miss the jump. Wow, that was so worth it. That was so sexy of me to waste everybody's time like that for like a full 2 minutes. Or however long that took. Let's just move on. That seems like a good idea to me. Okay, I don't think there are any dudes on this roof. I'm gonna be thorough anyway, but I believe we're safe up here. We're not safe in there. I'm pretty sure there are 2 knights in this building. I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't think it's gonna be worth it to deal with them. For whatever items might be inside there. Like, unless it's an Estus shard. And I don't think it is. I don't know how much I feel like bothering. Well, that was unpleasant. Oh, you're just down there now, huh? Yeah, I can't reach you from there, and I don't think I can go in there, so... Okay. You can just stay down there. Enjoy your solitude. Bye. Good, I can at least open that door. And I will open this gate. Shortcut unlocked. Let me see if I can aggro just one of them. Probably not, but I gotta try. Yep, follow me. Oh. Having a normal one here in the painted world of Ariandel. You doing okay up there, buddy? This game is silly sometimes. Could you, like, get back down here, please? Can I can't lock onto him. Can I maybe throw a firebomb and hit him from here? I can! I'm trying to, like, knock him down. Would a lightning urn do more? It would. You know what? Let's get stupid. I'm not gonna use these for anything else. This kind of reminds me of the, Oh, I thought he got out for a second. This kind of reminds me of the Capper Demon Cheese in Dark Souls 1, where you can, like, you can throw firebombs over the archway leading to his boss room, and, like, kill him without ever actually having to engage with the fight at all. I did that on my level 1 playthrough, because fuck doing that fight normally on level 1. No, he fell. This is silly. That was incredibly silly. I love these games. I tried to dodge out of the way. I failed. Whoa, that barely missed. We got the Way of White Corona. I want to look at that spell description, actually. A lost Way of White miracle. Launches a white discus which slices into foes and returns to its conjurer. Long ago, when the imprints left by the gods were still deep, miracles of the Way of White existed alongside aureolas. Those who yearned for the long-lost aureolas fully believed that they would return one day. I'm fairly certain that this is a reference to a scrapped game mechanic from Dark Souls 1, where if you were playing online and you casted certain miracles, they would, like, leave behind these little circles of light on the ground, and depending on how many you left behind, it would empower certain miracles of a random person online that you got matched up with for that specific purpose. And it was kind of underbaked and not fully utilized, and it only worked with, like, a small handful of miracles, so it wasn't, like, that useful, and the amount of time it would have taken to, like, meaningfully power up a miracle in that way is, like, not worth the effort at all. But apparently somebody at FromSoft was fond of the idea. Anyway, there's a Miracle Resonance, that's what it was called. There's a whole Illusory Wall video on that specific game mechanic that you should watch, because it's interesting. It talks more about that. It doesn't bring up the Way of White Corona, but I think somebody in the comments does mention that. Anyway, we're moving on. Done with that whole business. Tree check! I saw you start moving before I even came over to you. Tree check. You have failed the tree inspection. That was not a non-sentient tree. What if trees were sentient? Or, I guess sapient would be the proper term. What if trees were sapient? Wouldn't that be fucked up? That's all I have to say about that, by the way.
I've seen your kind. Time and time again.
Hello.
Every fleeing man must be caught. Every secret must be unearthed. Such is the conceit of the self-proclaimed seeker of truth. But in the end, you lack the stomach for the agony that you'll bring upon yourself.
Vilhelm here is a pain in the dick to fight. I hate that I can't interrupt that cast. That sucks. You can kind of cheese him by, like, luring him off of the cliff, but I'm hoping that my big bonk DPS will help me here. Ow. That. Do not get hit by that grab. You rolled directly into that, my dude.
Forgive me, my lady. I swore an oath, but I have failed you. Lady Elfrida.
The Onyx Blade is pretty cool. We can apply that Blackflame buff for ourselves. Let me look at the contraption key that we just got. The key to the contraption leading to the attic of the archive found on the edge of the Corvian settlement. After Sir Vilhelm led a white-haired woman to the attic of the library, he kept that key, this key, I should say, as if it were his life. So yeah, we gotta kill him to move on. Sad for him. I need to get a drink while this is... That didn't take as long as I thought it would. That's fine. Hello, miss. I'll talk to you in a second. Elevator for later.
I believe I feel the scent of ash upon thee. Thou art the one of whom Uncle Gale spoke, the one to show me flame. 'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee. 'Tis good. I'll head off to paint. I promised Uncle Gale I would. 'Tis good. 'Tis good. 'Tis good. The door is...
Okay. Just wanted to make sure I exhausted her dialogue so that she'll move. Alright, I'm running kind of low on Estus and I don't remember where the next bonfire is. Oh, it's literally right there. Cool. Well, that's handy. Handy dandy, you might say. I don't know why you would say that, but you could. Hypothetically. Do you have any additional dialogue now that I've opened that door?
'Tis good.
Okay. Just checking. Alright. This next area is pretty tough. There are approximately 1 million soldiers here. Thanks for the boots. I wonder if they're made for walking. Does anyone even still get that reference? I mean, it's a pretty popular song, but it's also a pretty old reference. I think it's from like the 60s. You know, come to think of it, I only know 2 Nancy Sinatra songs off the top of my head. There's These Boots Were Made for Walkin'. I'm not sure if that's even a title. And the theme music to You Only Live Twice, which is not my favorite James Bond movie. It's one of the more overtly racist ones. But, you know, it does have a secret volcano layer, so it has that going for it, I guess. If you haven't seen it, there's literally, as part of a plot point, James Bond undergoes plastic surgery to look more Japanese, to blend in with society, because he faked his own death at the beginning of the movie for, you know, the mission purposes. And, like, he looks exactly the same. He just has a bowl cut. It's absurd. The 60s were not the most progressive and open-minded time period, I will say that much. God, I have a complicated relationship with those movies. So I grew up watching them with my dad, mostly the Sean Connery and Roger Moore ones. And also GoldenEye. I didn't see most of the other ones until later in life, and they're entertaining, I'll give them that. They're usually pretty well made, even the bad ones. For some reason, they attract prestige. I guess partially due to cultural inertia at this point. But anyway, it's hard to escape, like, how misogynistic they are, just in general. And, like, the thing is, the movies are better about it than the books. I haven't read the original books, but by all accounts, they're, like, a lot worse about that shit. And, like, at one point, I kind of had it in my head that I wanted to watch all of the movies at some point, because there's like 20-something of them by now. And, you're up there, that's right. I've seen most of them. Hold on, let me finish this thought in a second. Ow. Actually, I think the only one I haven't seen by now is the last Daniel Craig one. No Time to Die, I think it's called. Which, I'll grant you, pretty good title for a spy movie. But I don't think I care anymore. I think I've moved past that now. I hate even saying this. I guess I'll kind of always have like a soft spot for, you know, those fond memories of watching those movies with my dad, and, you know, kind of poking fun at them a little bit, because they are silly. Even the best ones are still a little bit silly. And, you know, I had a lot of fun playing GoldenEye 007 on the N64 with my siblings, you know, multiplayer and all that stuff. But I don't really think I need to revisit those movies, or that franchise in general. I don't know. I'm past that point in my life, I guess, and I am almost dead. I gotta... Oh my god! Do not kill me. Jesus! 1 HP in a dream. I got so distracted talking about silly spy movies that I almost died there. Yeesh. Okay, I didn't even miss anything this way. It was just another dude. Just one more dude in a sea of dudes. Sea of men on Cinemax. Sorry. That was dumb. I don't know if people would get that reference. Do people watch, like, non-streaming TV anymore? Like, it's still a thing, yes, but I don't know how, like, popular or even profitable for people that is. Profitable for companies, I should say, for, like, TV companies and stuff. Cinemax is the TV channel you go to when you want to watch softcore adult films. I was about to say something else. movies where things are happening but you don't see it in detail, if you get my meaning. I'm trying to be careful about this. I don't want to upset my my Twitch.television overlords. Anyway, how about Dark Souls 3, huh? I've been talking about everything but Dark Souls 3 for the past, like, 10 minutes at least, it feels like. Good, we both fell. That's exactly what I wanted. Do not wombo combo me, sir. Don't even try. You will not succeed. Not if I have anything to say about it. Yeah. Okay, I dodged out of the way of that. I wasn't sure if it was a javelin or like an arrow. I think it was just a javelin. Chunk. You know what that means. Chunk. Bell. Fancy bell. I heard a wolf. Actually, I don't know if that was a wolf or just like a guy that sounded like a wolf. Press 1 in chat if you sound like a wolf. Do I know what that means? No. I will not be clarifying that statement this time. Or any time. Stop that. It's a neat party trick, but it's inconvenient to me personally. Hey, buddy. I thought I could just strafe out of the way of that. I thought incorrectly. Yeah, the torch-bearing soldiers, they have their rallying cry they can do to summon nearby enemies over, but I've been pretty thorough in killing everybody, so that didn't actually do much for them. Yoink! More's the pity for them. Alright, I am half out of Estus, but we're doing pretty good as far as clearing this place out goes. As long as I don't do something stupid, like let my stamina run out against a group of them, or accidentally careen off of a cliff to my death. Which has happened more than once, I will say. I will admit. I'm not too proud to admit that. Just trying to be thorough, if you're wondering why I'm running around. I didn't need to sing that, but I wanted to. Sometimes you just gotta sing, you know what I mean? I'm not in a Broadway musical or anything, but sometimes you just gotta. I had aspirations, not aspirations, but I had ideas to maybe write a musical one day, but I don't know that I feel that anymore. For one thing, they're like, a musical production is absurdly complex and has a lot of moving parts going to it, and they take forever to get off the ground, especially if you don't have like a fancy sponsor backing you or anything like that. And also, by the time I would actually get one off the ground, there's no guarantee it would make it to Broadway or even off Broadway. Okay, the elevator is here. Good. And it's just I don't know that it's that is necessarily worth all the effort.
'Tis good.
Okay, she hasn't moved yet, but that's fine. I think she will. The cape is being a little silly. But yeah, I don't know that I even want to do that anymore. Even if I did, it takes a lot of effort to write one. Even if you do one bit of it, even if I were just to write the music or just the libretto and have somebody else do, other parts. And, like, I have a hard time getting small projects off the ground, much less, like, huge, grandiose ones, like a full-ass musical. So, maybe I should worry about other things before I get too big for my britches, you know what I mean? Hello. Goodbye. Don't think I didn't see you there. I saw you there. Oh, God! This isn't good. I'm gonna bum rush this one. Shout out to having enough stamina for... Ow! Enough stamina for 4 big bonks in a row. I don't like any of that. There's stuff down there. I don't like leaving stuff behind, even if I'm not gonna use it. You got me trapped in here. I'll say that much. Yeah, come over here, please. Get me out of... Ow. This is fine. Woo. There we go. Grab this. I'm gonna need you to stop that. Woof. Ah! Come on. One more. Uh-oh. What? No! He was one hit away. Oh, and I need to go down there to get my stuff. There's enough souls down there for one whole level. That's not ideal. Good thing I just opened the elevator shortcut. That's nice. Okay, let's maybe try and clear out the upper areas a little bit before we go back down there. I think that's maybe wise. I missed. Okay, I don't want to use an Ember just yet. I have a bunch of them, but I would rather save them for perhaps a more difficult situation than the one I find myself currently. Not that this is trivial, but I think I'll be okay as long as I'm careful. I'm generally pretty cautious when I play these games. Thank you. I will not be wearing that. Let's be very careful not to go over the edge there. Wolves. I don't think we have to worry about Big Boy Wolf here. I believe he does not show up in this area, which is good. What? Where'd he go? Oh. Propelled himself off yonder cliff towards his doom. Sorry, bud. Happens to the best of us. I have no idea how that worked out for me, but it did. I fully did not see that dude. It is funny that we picked up a torch right in front of a torch guy. That's pretty good. Pretty good joke. Pretty good. Yeah! That's also pretty good. You got me. You got me. Who said that? this isn't good. Got him with the shockwave. Okay, that actually wasn't so bad. We're fine. We're chilling. We're literally chilling. This place is all frozen and such. What? I was about to say stutch. I don't know what happened there. I think I tried to say stuff and such at the same time, and it just came out weird. Which, you know, that happens sometimes. Whatever. Is there anything over here? No. Just a little hidey hole. Oh, you're a beefy boy, huh? I can get him with a couple more swings. It was literally 2 more swings. Nice. I'm gonna heal up. I have less HP to work with. Quakestone hammer. That's fun. I have exactly enough strength to use it, too. The Knights of Millwood would fight hand in hand with the earth itself, and this weapon, among the oldest in all Millwood, is symbolic of that relationship. Oh, and we can use that quake attack that one guy was doing on us. I'm kind of already pretty attached to my Great Club, but we'll keep that around, I guess. No reason not to. Hey, can you, like, come over here, please? I don't want to deal with you and Archer Guy at the same time. Also, I would love to fight you on less precarious ground. That would also be cool. Get him? Get him? Whew. He almost got me. I need to not use my entire stamina bar hitting these dudes, because I will not be able to dodge away from their attacks in time. Uh-oh. Yep. You can keep doing that, that's fine. Oh, I'm gonna get him. Yeah! Got his ass. Ass gotten. Imagine there's like that popped up in the Dark Souls font. Ass gotten. Just on screen there. It was very cool in my head, I assure you. It wasn't, but sometimes sometimes I say silly things and it's fine. Okay, we gotta go back down there. We gotta... Well, I don't have to worry about my souls anymore, since I just lost them all. And since I just opened up that shortcut, I can just continue on with my merry way. So that's nice.
'Tis good.
Just making sure. Yeah, that's fine. The thing you learn when you play these, after playing these games for long enough, is that losing your souls isn't actually like that big of a deal, because you can always get them back. Sometimes it's annoying to get them back. I'm not saying it's not, but like, you're never truly helpless. Like, even if you were, say, to run out of blood vials in Bloodborne, which is a problem, you can always farm up more, because certain enemies drop them pretty consistently. It's annoying, again, I'm not saying it's not, but you're not, like, totally up a creek without a paddle, you know what I mean? Yeah, we're in Flytown, by the way. So if you don't like that, you might want to just look away. Maybe open another tab. Get off of me. No, not the chain grab. Oh, I'm about to get blood lost. Stop that. That was more harrowing than it needed to be. It's fine. I can at least one-shot them, which is nice. Human pine resin. What a charming thing to read. Yeah, nice try, bud. That shit won't work on me. Not for free. I think the one-handed combos, yeah, they're definitely slower than the two-handed, but I would like to keep my torch out so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Some sacrifices must be made. Just being thorough, I don't want to get snuck up on. Oh, look at that. Look where we are. We're back in the chapel. Hey, Friede, you got anything new to say?
Be forewarned, eager Ash. Should this world wither and rot, even then would Ariandel remain our home. Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide. Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor, and have thine own subjects to guide. Leave us...
I will not be doing that at this time, I'm sorry. Alright, we got more shit to do down there. I believe there is a doorway that I missed somewhere on the opposite side here. I could just drop down, and I don't think I would die, but I would be in Flytown, population gross, and I don't want to do that. Get off of me. God damn it. I am fairly certain I dodged that. The game disagrees with me. These things are not hard to kill, but letting them live for any amount of time can quickly get out of hand. Get things out of hand. Ball check. Aha! Fairly certain there's another illusory wall down here. Who knows where? I should probably work on killing these flies. Missed. Ow. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep my torch out, both to see and to prevent the bleed buildup that their gross, horrible spitting attack inflicts on you. I hate everything about this room. It's so gross. don't even give you that many souls. But there are approximately 3 million of them down here. I counted. I asked them all individually to fill out the Dark Souls 3 gross fly person enemy population survey, and they were very gracious enough to do so, which is weird because they had to have known that I was going to come here in like 2 hours and kill them anyway. But I guess they were just really enthusiastic about fulfilling their civic duty, which, you know, I'm not going to fault them for that. That's... Fuck off! Ugh. That's fine, I was going to say. Heal up. Dodge! Checking for fake walls. I'm gonna need to do that more thoroughly after I kill all these dudes. Get off of me! God, this is horrible. No, come on, I disagree with that. How dare you have priority? Ugh. Thank you for the human pine resin. So charming of you. Double kill. Nice. Stunned him with the shockwave. Oh, we found Vilhelm's armor set down here. How's that stack up, stat-wise? Mostly worse? Well, the helmet is mostly worse. But the armor is stylish. The black armor of Vilhelm, a knight of Londor, and a nice fit for any lean hollow. This hollow knight, who served the three sisters who founded the Sable Church, was particularly loyal to the eldest, and was known as a cold-blooded hangman. And that's a lot heavier than the Drang armor, though. I might need to invest a few more points into vitality. We'll see. I'll definitely keep it around, though. There we go. Nice and obvious. Actually, is there anything over here? Doesn't seem like there is. I hope doing that wasn't a mistake. Well, that definitely was. I need a drink. Okay. Hi, Friede. Bye, Friede. Okay, time to carry out Operation Ignore All the Flies. There was a thing I needed to do down here that I forgot to do. One of these pillars should have a crank on it. I need to find that and pull it so I can do a thing. I don't... Oh, it's right here. Shout out to iframes!
As ashes will be, ever seeking fire.
Ah! Run away! Where's this other door? Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Let's be smarter about this, huh? Sorry about me being quiet. I am focusing here so I don't die by falling out these roots again. Heal up. Oh, I guess it's because I'm not embered up. You're supposed to get invaded here by a pyromancer, and he drops a spell that is unfortunately kind of bad. I don't know that I want to go out of my way to expend the effort to do all of that, so I'm just gonna go. I didn't mean to warp back to Firelink. God damn it. I guess while I'm here I can check and see if Patches has anything for sale. Let me go do that real quick. It's up here. I always get turned around in this place at first.
Well, look at you, the luckiest lass in the world. I just got hold of some truly fine treasure, and for you, I'll practically give it away. I just got hold of some truly fine treasure, and for you, I'll practically give it away.
That was a weird dialogue glitch. But sure, I'll buy these embers. I will not be buying this hidden blessing for 16,000 souls. Horse hoof ring. Boosts kick effect.
Thanks, sweetie.
Don't call me that. Alright, let's head back to Ariandel. Whee! I wonder what teleporting feels like. It must be pretty weird, right? Anyway. Hey, Friede, you got anything to say?
Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the...
Nothing new. Okay, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Enjoy the bonfire ambience. I have returned. So, if you'll think back to 3 or 4 streams ago in the catacombs of Karthus, there is a bridge right before the boss against High Lord Wolnir, the boss battle. You could break it and access a secret area. You'll never guess what they did again. Okay, it takes a few seconds. Let me climb down, please. Thank you. This is not a fall you can survive. There's a cool speedrun trick where you can like stand in the middle of the bridge as it collapses and then like roll off to get down here faster, but I'm not brave enough to do that. I am brave enough to miss a plunging attack. And somehow not get punished for it? I'll take it. Alright, this is even more treacherous than the area with the tower, so I'm going to be super careful about rolling off here while we get attacked by an archer from below. Oh, nice. What? Okay. I didn't even mean to do that, I'm gonna be honest. I'll take it, though. How do I get over there? Oh, I just walk. I thought it was gonna have to be like a make a weird jump sort of situation. Ember. Might need that. You. I'll get to you. Hopefully. I thought for a hot second I was going to die. Quit that, please. Okay, I'm not dead. I'm almost dead. There's a bonfire down here. I need to find it before I die. Not the way to the bonfire. I might have missed one or two things up there, but that's okay. Oh, thank goodness, okay. Light. Let me sit. Woo! There's stuff down here, but I don't think we can fully get everything until after we beat the boss here. And there is a boss down here, obviously, so... Let's go fight it! Let me change my equipment around a little bit. Give me more strength. Let's see. I seem to still have the same roll, so I would like increased frost resistance. Oh, let me take that off. I don't need it. Okay, let's... Oh. Let me Ember up, out of the way of the archer. I don't know if he can reach me down here, but I don't want to chance it. More strength, more frost, resist, HP, stamina. Okay, let's do this. Tis boss time. The champion's Gravetender and a few wolves. Double kill! I'm gonna get rid of the wolves first. Ow! Alright, this dude might be a little annoying because he likes to hide behind a shield. God damn it. I gotta be fast. Because he's not alone. Okay. Gravetender Greatwolf time. Fuck! I did not dodge that properly. You'll notice that he starts off with less health. That's because we defeated him and made him teleport away in our previous two non-boss encounters with him, so he starts the fight with less health, which is nice. Makes it considerably easier. But yeah, the deal with that fight, obviously, is that you want to kill the Gravetender as fast as possible, so you only have to deal with the Greatwolf, who is already pretty hard on his own. Hopefully this won't take too many tries, because there is another boss here, obviously. You might even know who it is if you think about it for half a second. Even if you haven't played this game before. I thought I was gonna get a triple for a second. I did not. I don't think the Greatwolf shows up on a timer. I'm pretty sure he shows up once the Gravetender reaches a certain HP threshold. Here he comes. This is not ideal. He cast magic? I forgot about that. Fuck. I didn't kill the Gravetender fast enough. That's annoying. I gotta do a better job of rushing him down. I don't know that trying to save an Ember until after killing the Gravetender is a good idea, because that activates pretty slowly. I think it's better to just have the increased health at the start of the fight. I forgot to pick up my souls last time, so I don't have any. Oops! This is fun. I tried to kick him there. It was unsuccessful. Shit. Stop that. No! The double! I just can't kill this guy fast enough. It worked out literally the first attempt, and then every subsequent attempt I have failed. We've fully explored this place, by the way. There's not anything left for me to do besides fight the bosses here, so might be here for the rest of the stream. We'll see. I wish I had a weapon that was just as powerful as the Great Club, but maybe a little bit faster. That would be helpful. It would also be helpful if I didn't miss attacks. Okay, I can focus on the guy. Don't spend your entire stamina bar, Genza. Stop doing that. This is bad. Big boy has a lot of health. This is... cannot see what I'm doing. That drift attack is hard to deal with. Comes out pretty... Stop! God damn it! Ugh, that attempt was just a mess. At least the run back isn't terribly long, but this is still annoying. These flowers are pretty, I'll say that much. Yes, yes, you're very dramatic. Hello. Ow! I disagree. Ah! I was about to ask, where are the wolves at? There are the wolves at. Alright, this guy doesn't have a lot of health. So what I want to do is try and get him to like just above. Well, shit. Ow. I mostly dodged that. The wolf is pissed. This is not an ideal situation for me to be in, I will freely admit. The range on that attack is stupid. Good. God damn it! I panic dodged. I don't remember this dude being so hard. It's been 2 hours. I should plug in my controller so it doesn't run out of batteries on me in the middle of stream. Man, if I'm having so much trouble with this boss, the other boss is gonna give me absolute hell. And to be honest, I was already expecting that from that particular boss, so, you know. It's whatever. Hold on a second, is my mic working? Okay. I hadn't checked since, like, the start of stream, so just wanted to make sure. Also, yeah, we're like at the bottom of the tower where Pyromancer guy would have invaded if I was embered when I visited that place. Disagree. Okay. The guy is just like a guy. He's not even that big of a deal. The problem is him and the wolf together. Obviously. Okay, this is good. We're off to a good start. maybe not so great. This is fine. God, you're annoying. Hold still for 2 seconds. We still have plenty of Estus. This is fine. Got the stagger. Nice. And he's dead. That's how you do it. Forward. And we got an okay amount of souls. Is there even a bonfire down here? Oh, it's way over there for some reason. Get me out of here. Put this back on for the next boss. Just so we have a little extra damage. A little extra damage is helpful, I find. Excuse me. Alright, let's look at that thing we just got. The champion's bones. The charred but warm bones of a champion. Burn at the Firelink Shrine bonfire to participate in undead matches. So yeah, this unlocks like special PvP arenas that people can use, but people don't usually do that. Like, it was the same thing with the Battle of Stoicism Gazebo from the Dark Souls 1 DLC. That was its real name. It's a little bit clunky. Anyway, long ago, an undead declared a fight. A fight to celebrate their undeath and to preserve what remained of their souls. So it was that the undead matches were born. The merit of an undead is measured in deaths. Could there be a greater gift for such a creature than a fight that has no end? So yeah, I'll do that just to get out of my inventory, but I'm not going to participate. I'm playing offline for one.
Ah.
Also, I forgot to give these
Gracious.
ashes. Last time I was
Passing
here.
fine ash thou'st given. Let this ash bestow nourishment. I only hope these new wares content thee. Ashen one.
I'll check what she has for sale after I level up real quick.
Welcome, husband. Very well, then.
A little more stam never hurt anybody.
Farewell, mate.
Ow.
Let's see, what do you have for sale now? Nothing I really want, I don't think.
Ashen one.
Not for right now. And 8k souls isn't much to lose against a boss. You know what? I actually have to pee again. Sorry, I've been hydrating too much. I'll be right back, again. Enjoy the chapel ambience. Okay, let's do this. Actually, let's see. Do I have anything that gives better frost resistance? The Outrider Knight set. Worse for everything else. Yeah, I guess we could... Well, if we do that, I'll weigh myself down. I'll put that on as a compromise. I look a little sillier, but it's fine.
I see flame. Flame flickering once again. Not enough blood yet shed. My flail. Bring me my flail. Ah, Friede. What stops thine ears? Please, my flail. Right away. Bring Friede to me, please. Canst thou not see the flame flickering once again? Soon will it surge. I can see it, feel it.
God, that helmet looks so
Fret
stupid.
not, Father. We have no need of thy flail. 'Tis only the flame quivering at misguided ash. Please avert thine eyes. I will snuff out these ashes for good.
Alright, it's time to fight Sister Friede. She's one of the hardest fights in the game. Ow. Ow. That is a very deadly grab attack. Speaking of deadly attacks, I always have a hard time, like, tracking her when she goes invisible. But a helpful tip for that is that she tends to, like, jump directly over you and land on the opposite side. Whew! Ow! I'm doing good damage. Christ. I saw where you landed. Okay. Whew. What, you weren't expecting a phase 2? Of course there's a phase 2. Why wouldn't there be? She's the final boss of the DLC. That is a lot of blood. Now we have to fight both of them. Isn't that great? Also, rest in peace to the stream's bitrate. The good news is that they share a health bar, and Friede tends to mostly play keep away. So I'm gonna try focusing on Ariandel. I'm also gonna get the hell out of this corner. I do have to watch what Friede is doing, because occasionally she'll try and cast a healing spell, and it has a bit of a wind-up. But I don't want that to go off for obvious reasons. That was too greedy, I shouldn't have done that. Alright, I need to get some distance. There's that healing spell. Don't you fucking dare. That's bad. I shouldn't have stayed in that. Woo! Ow. Free Titanite slab. Also, yeah, we're not done yet. Did you really think we'd be done yet? Blackflame Friede. She's even more aggro in this phase, and she has wombo combos and powerful attacks, and she still likes to go invisible. Oh shit. You can't escape that grab, by the way. I was lucky it didn't kill me. Huh. That's fine, this is fine. We're chilling. We're still chilling. That was a mistake. I am focusing up. I am locked in. Just gotta wait for my chance. Ow. I didn't want to trade there, but I'll take it. This is fine. I saw where she landed. I didn't want to go in. My face was itching. Oh! That was a environmental object just floating in the air for no reason. Did not dodge that properly. Did not dodge that properly either. Greet it? Yes! Oh my god! Are you serious? I first tried Sister Friede, but I was stuck on the Greatwolf for like half an hour. Okay. I mean, I'll take it. Wow, that's just how stream goes sometimes. Alright, let's we can use this to go directly to the second DLC, if we want. Sorry, I was indecisive for a second there. Okay, let's look at the stuff we got. Soul of Sister Friede. Friede was the first Ash to enter the painting, but together with the good father, they chose rot over fire. Did I get any... God, I have 4 of these? What am I even going to use them on? I don't know. Let's see if I can make anything fancy from her Bossel that I might want to use for this build.
Aha, that's so.
Let's see here. We've got her Great Scythe, which is actually 2 sides, and we have the Rose of Ariandel, which is that flail that he was mentioning. Not really.
I took the mantle of choose thy fate all the more.
Right. Okay, let's get a level.
Host. Very well, that hey. Farewell, honey.
Alright, yeah, let's do what I said I would do. Eat all these souls, get as many levels as we can. In preparation for the second DLC. Oops. This is gonna take a minute. Terribly riveting, I know. Been stockpiling these the whole game for a reason. Honestly, we're probably not even going to get much out of it, considering how much exponentially more expensive it gets to level. This isn't like Dark Souls 2, where you can, like, get way, way high level by the time you're done. But this will get us a few more, some more stats. There. Almost a 40 vigor and endurance.
Farewell, Ashley.
More health and stamina. Always good in my book. Let me put Havel's ring back on. Put our standard helmet back on. Actually, now that we have... I think we're rolling a little slower. Sure, I'll wear these. Put the Drang armor back on. Okay. We got some NPC quests to clean up. So, let me just make sure I'm not missing anything from Andre, for starters.
What? Weapon?
Okay. Do I have any scrolls or things to give anybody? Yeah, I've got the Crystal Scroll, and a Pyromancy, multiple Pyromancy tomes, and that. Okay.
Back again, I suppose.
There you go.
Unfathomable. This is a crystal sorcery, created by the Pale Dragon, thought only to exist in legend. I am ever grateful to you. This is truly sublime. I am afraid this is a debt I cannot repay, only I will be sure to unravel it for you. Just a moment. Come again.
There you go. Hey, Cornix.
There I am. Ah, what have we here? A pyromancy tome from Izalith. Then you found the home of pyromancy. Brilliant! I will never curse being old and undead again. Now, show it here, quickly. Let us channel them together. The primal pyromancies known only to old Master Salaman. Do not be gone. What is it?
And we have some books we can give to Carla.
Ah, yes. Oh, another pyromancy tome, have we? Quelana, Witch of Izalith. Well, this is a fascinating pyromancy. I may be a heretical sorcerer, but you bring me nothing but pyromancies.
Listen, it's fine.
Fiendish little lass, you.
Don't worry about it.
Ah, you. How could you? Oh. I know. I owe my life to you. Fine then. But just this once, I will tell you this tale. But do understand, it will be my first time. I'll have no sniggering should I err. Do stay safe.
Alright. Let's go talk to Irina. She does have a quest. It's pretty much just like buying out her inventory of miracles, and depending on what miracles you give her, what tomes you give her, her quest has 2 different outcomes.
Oh, champ, do you...
I'm not gonna cast any of these, I'm just doing it for the quest, do you understand? Okay, so that's all but 2 of them.
You know, in my heart, have a pleasant...
Alright, so, quest time. Hawkwood, I mentioned him towards the beginning of stream. He's the crestfallen guy who was sitting over there. Now that we've visited Archdragon Peak, we can run into him again. Specifically, at the Abyss Watchers Arena. He'll show up here once we have the 3 Dragon Stones. The Dragon Headstone, the Torso Stone, and the Twinkling... whichever one it was. Twinkling Torso Stone. There he is.
This is unexpected. Well, I've decided to stop running from your fate. Loathe me all you like. I shall take what makes you dragon.
That's literal, by the way. If you die to him, he will steal all of your dragon stones from you. I think you can kill him to get them back.
You are a dragon. More dragon than I.
And then we get the Twinkling Dragon Headstone. Alright, this next quest we're gonna do is a little more involved. This will probably take up the rest of stream, I imagine. Not that it's difficult, but it's a little time consuming. I think... yeah, I picked up the Pale Tongue in the Undead Settlement. We need to join the join this covenant here. We'll just leave him be, I guess. There. We join Rosaria's Fingers. We can offer her at least 1 Pale Tongue. Now I believe we have to leave this place and come... leave this place and come back. So we'll go back to Firelink, and then we'll come back here. Oh, there was Leonhard right over there. We're doing Leonhard's quest. I forgot to mention. He's the guy who was like, hey, don't you want to invade somebody? Don't you want to just go apeshit? Isn't that so cool? I don't think this messed up the quest. Oh, I gotta talk to him next. Okay. Sorry, didn't mean to do the time wasting. I don't know that I've done this quest before, honestly.
Ah, so you've chosen to serve Rosaria after all. She will be pleased with me for finding her another finger.
Gross.
But be warned, my friend. Rosaria's fingers need only fetch tongues for their mistress. Otherwise, we are free, unchained. Like Yellowfinger, you can choose to believe that all fingers share camaraderie. But do not force your romance upon the rest of us.
I mean, you don't have to worry about that. I'm aromantic, but that's neither here nor there.
Rosaria's fingers need only... Otherwise, you are free, but do not. Rosaria...
Okay, just exhausting all of his dialogue. Now we leave and come back. So at this point in the quest, to progress it, you need to both reach the profaned capital and also defeat Aldrich. We've done those things, so we can just warp away and then come back. Also, I should mention that Leonhard's quest and Cirrus's are incompatible. If you progress one far enough along, you can't do the other. Sort of. Just do Cirrus's first. There was an item in front of the big-ass coffin that I just noticed. I'm not going to go back for it. It's fine. So you can do Cirrus's quest first. Doing that won't lock you out of Leonhard's, but going far enough along on Leonhard's will lock you out of Cirrus's. So if you want to do both of them, just keep that in mind. And we find that Rosaria is dead. We can still do the Covenant things, which is a little weird. But we got the Black Eye Orb. Arcane orb left on Rosaria's corpse. Have faith her soul can be retrieved by invading the world of her killer and emerging victorious. The Black Eye is proof of vengeance, but often appears serene as it casts its gaze toward Irithyll. A hint as to where to go next. We'll go back to Aldrich's boss chamber in Anor Londo to progress the quest a little bit. To finish the quest. I'm fantastic with words. Oops. Yeah, got here just in time. You feel the Black Eye Orb quivering. This whole deal that we're doing is, of course, a wholesale reference to the quest in Dark Souls 1. Where what's his name? For some reason, his name is escaping me. Kills the Firekeeper at Firelink, and you get a Black Eye Orb, and then you invade his world at Anor Londo to kill him.
Well, never expected to see you here. Felt sorry for the poor thing in all her festering glory. And now you want to ravage her soul as well. I sow the seeds, I'll prune the mess. I, Leonhard, swear so upon my vows to the goddess.
Whatever, dude.
No one will despoil her soul. Certainly no beast wrapped in human skin.
All right.
What do you want with her soul? isn't flesh enough for a sick beast.
How many heals do you have? Also, what are you on about?
Blessed Rosaria.
There. The similar quest in Dark Souls 1 was a lot harder because the guy, whose name I for some reason don't remember, he has 2 buddies with him. So that fight is a lot harder. The soul of Rosaria, mother of rebirth, stolen by ring-finger Leonhard. Return this to her extant corpse, and Mother Rosaria will spring back to life, as if nothing had ever happened. Don't know how that works. But I do know that the cicadas are out in force. They're excited about me playing Dark Souls 3, I guess. You know what? I've got like 10 minutes. I'm gonna go back and pick up that item at the Deacon's boss room after all. No reason not to. Nobody's watching this stream anyway. I can do what I want. I have unlimited freedom. Did I just hear fireworks? I'm surprised it took me so long to hear any. Been weirdly quiet. Oh, it's just the Archdeacon armor set. Interesting. Okay, that definitely wasn't here the first time. I guess it took some time for his body to show up there. Whatever. Also, yeah, I know it's the 4th of July. I don't give a shit. I really don't think that the United States is worth celebrating right now, considering everything that's going on. Sorry for the fireworks in advance. Anyway. There we go. She's alive again. Not that that matters for Covenant purposes, but the quest is done. And I think that's it as far as NPC quests go. Aside from one in the second DLC, which we're going to go do now. Not the quest, but... we're unlocking the DLC, I should say. You know, I don't think we've read any of these. Let's do that real quick. Cinders of the Lord, of a Lord left by the Abyss Watchers. If the Lords will not return to their thrones themselves, let them return as cinders. The Watchers of the Abyss swore upon their shared wolf's blood, which also served as their mandate as lords. Lonely Yorm became a Lord of Cinder to put the profaned flame to rest, knowing full well that those who spoke of him as Lord were quite insincere. Aldrich became a lord by devouring men, but was disillusioned with his throne, and so took to devouring gods instead. The Lothric bloodline was obsessed with creating a worthy heir, and when this proved impossible, resorted to unspeakable means. Suffice it to say, the path to linking the fire is a cursed one indeed. Alright. Just gotta put the cinders on the chairs real quick. Ludleth the Exiled. Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Right, you do this at the foot of his throne, not like right next to it for some reason. Dunno. Let's go read this other chair. Saint Aldrich of the Deep. Watchers of the Abyss. Yorm the Giant of the profaned capital. And that makes 4. And now that we've done that, the Firekeeper will walk over here.
The 5 lords sit their 5 thrones.
Firekeeper?
All thanks to thee.
You okay?
Most worthy of lords. Ashen One, with the lords as thy witness, bend thy knee afore the bonfire's coiled sword, and let the lords' embers acknowledge thee as their true heir, a true lord, fit to link the fire. Farewell, Ashley. Noble lords of Cinder, the fire fades. And the lords go without thrones. Surrender your fires to the true heir. Let her grant death to the old gods of Lordran, deliverers of the first flame.
So we find ourselves in the Kiln of the First Flame. I'm gonna have to do some inventory cleanup after stream. This is a very short area. There's not much to see. There aren't many places to go, and there are no enemies. The only thing to do in this area is go fight the final boss of the game. But we're not doing that today. We still have an entire other DLC to get through, obviously. I'm pleased that I was able to do Ashes of Ariandel all in one go. So yeah, final boss is right up there in the ruins of an arch tree, but we can also get to the second DLC from here. And we could have directly from Friede's boss room also, but I feel like this is maybe more thematically appropriate. Because as you'll see, the Dreg Heap and the Kiln are essentially the same area, just at different points in time, and we'll get into that more next time. I just want to get all this stuff out of the way and prepared so I don't have to worry about it next time. Here we are at the Dreg Heap. It was mentioned in the intro of the game that the lands were converging upon themselves, and this is the logical endpoint of that. It's horrific, but also very cool looking. Also, hello, old lady.
Oh, your head's square on your shoulders, is it? I thought that clamoring tin can was the last, but here we go again. What is it you want from this old stone-humped hag? I've nothing for you, not a smithereen. I just like to stand here and take in the view.
It's a pretty cool view, I'll admit.
Well, that came out of nowhere. You think an old stone-humped hag would be brimming with goodies? I've none of that, not a smithereen.
She does have a few things. Split leaf greatsword I'm not going to use because it requires too much dex. Some embers that I will want to buy all of.
At the close of the Age of Fire, all lands meet at the end of the earth. Great kingdoms and anemic townships will be one and the same. The great tide of human enterprise, all for naught. That's why I'm so taken by this grand sight. This must be what it's like to be a god. Oh, if you just can't stop yourself, at least hear this. Far below, there's a deep, dark hole carved out of a tree. From time to time, voices brim from the depths of the cavity even now. Mutterings of the very demon that Prince Lorien spoke of, I'm sure. Horrible sounds of an afflicted thing, yet cursing men. At the close of the great... this... Oh, if you just...
Okay.
Keep your marbles intact, love. At least until I lose mine.
She's got kind of a sense of humor about it, I guess. Might as well, here at the end of time. Okay, so, next time, we are going to get started on the Ringed City DLC, and it's pretty long, and even more difficult than Ashes of Ariandel, so it might take 2 streams for me to finish. And, you know, that's okay, because after we do the Ringed City, there's literally nothing left for us but the final boss. We've done everything else. I'm just seeing if Yuria has any different dialogue for us now that we've been in the Kiln.
Ah, 'twas the soul of my sister, Elfrida. A poor wench turned to ash, who would abandon Londor. If thou wouldst, let it nourish thy lordship.
I already ate it.
And in return, do her one small
way
kindness.
ahead of you.
Remember those who stayed by her to the end, in the shadows cast by fire. And lastly, my lord, take up thy rightful mantle of usurper.
Our lord, and I prithee, when the moment cometh, the age of fire was found, but the gods are no more. Our lord of hollows, honorable usurper, so that we hollows...
Right. So, Yuria and Friede are sisters. They're both from Londor. But it seems that somewhere along the way, their goals no longer aligned. Alright, so... tomorrow, streaming more Street Fighter 6, 4:30 Central Standard Time, as usual. Hopefully, the next Dark Souls 3 stream will be on Wednesday the 9th, also at 4:30 Central Standard, so we can get started on the Ringed City DLC. And until then, there's the wavy emote. Until then, thank you all for watching, and bye for now.